Inoue is by far one of the most dominant fighters in all of boxing. Before I get too deep into the video, hit the thumbs up, sub, notification bell. That way you get updated when I drop the newest content like this. With that being said, let's talk about the monster. So, let me introduce him the right way, how I like to introduce him. We say this. Tagome! Inuyasha, sit boy, boop! All right, all jokes aside, Inoue just got an 8th round stoppage, TKO referee stoppage. After he floored Aran, he got up, and then right after he got up, Inoue ran up, boom, left hook to the face. He stumbled back, referee came in and saved him. But we're not here to talk about this fight, just to give y'all an update on it. This guy right here, amazing. My number 3 pound for pound. And the only reason why he's my number 3 pound for pound is just because he does not have as many fights as Crawford or Canelo. But if I was to have to rate them off of just technical ability off what my eyes see, I have Bud number 1 nipping on his heels, Inoue, and then Canelo behind the both of them. And really, truthfully, looking at what my eyes see, looking at this guy, it's getting harder and harder to keep Bud number 1. And you can say, how is that, Tone? Why would you say that, Tone? Bud just knocked out Porter, something that nobody's done, even though I predicted it. Here's the deal. Inoue, the dude, everything he does is good. Like, nothing he does is bad. He knows his range. He knows his distance. He knows when to move his head. He knows when to get out, when to come in. His timing is flawless. He's never late. He's that person that you can depend on. If you need them to pick you up at 3 o'clock sharp, he's going to be there 3 o'clock sharp. Timing flawless. Not even a 1/10 of a second off. The dude is just amazing at everything he does. And I don't know who he's going to fight next. I don't know if it's going to be Donaire or Casimero, because I'd imagine that he's going for undisputed before he needs to move up, because at bantamweight, he's just dominating these guys. Now, he had a tough fight with Donaire, but we're talking about Inoue was younger, and so was Donaire. Donaire, if they fight again, is going to be pushing 40, if not turning 40. And every time we see Inoue fight, it's hard to believe that he gets better with every fight, but he is. And unfortunately for Donaire, at his age, he's as good as he's going to be. Maybe he could make slight tweaks here or there, incremental, but his skill level is pretty much capped. And when Father Time finally catches up, like Father Time always does, he will start to go downhill, whereas Inoue is just getting better. And that's just the fact of the matter. He's just getting better. So I don't know if the next fight will be the same result, a war where Inoue got his orbital bone broke. Thank you, by the way, to my comment section for correcting me there and letting me know what injury he sustained in that fight. But I don't know if it's going to turn out the same way that it did before, or Inoue's just going to stop Donaire and run off with it. But either way it goes, it's going to be a good fight. And I don't care who he fights, whether it's Casimero or Donaire, it's going to be a good fight. And I imagine that Inoue is just going to win it. Like, I don't see anybody beating him at this weight class. I can't see any bantamweights beating him. He's that good. I remember the first time I was told to watch this guy, and when I watched him, I was beyond impressed, especially for when I caught him so early in his career, and now to see him develop and grow, like, the dude is just great. He's a great fighter. This is the type of fighter that you only have once every 100 years, 200 years, and I'm telling y'all, when it's all said and done and his career has come to an end, he's going to be up there as an all-time great. I mean, the way that he's looking and his boxing abilities, it's very possible we could be watching a top 10 all-time great in the making. Like, I know this is a lighter weight class and a lot of people don't watch the lighter guys, and I used to feel that way until I saw him fight, and that's how impressive he is. Like I've always said, when you get under around 126, I don't really enjoy watching the little guys fight. So just so y'all know, that has to tell you how impressive he is for somebody like me who likes boxing. I love boxing, but when they get to a certain size, I don't really enjoy watching it as much. When I am watching somebody like him fight, and I'm telling y'all he's this good and I enjoy watching him, and I do like Donaire. There's a few guys down there that I do like, but it's very rare. And what I'm saying is, to come to the point before I go on a tangent, he must be impressive for somebody like me who likes boxing so much but doesn't really enjoy watching the little guys to love watching this guy fight every time he fights. He is impressive, and there's no telling what the monster is going to be and how good he's going to be and how high up in weight he's going to go. Unfortunately, he's not that tall, but at the same time, we watched the short Manny Pacquiao go up 8 weight classes. So I'm curious to see how far he can go off of skills, because his skills are unmatched. Let me know what y'all think about him in the comments section. But again, guys, this is my number 3 pound for pound. And every time he fights, it gets harder for me not to just move him to number 1 because he's that impressive.